Hey guys, what up here, and welcome back to NASCAR 2002 Season Mode for race 1736. We're going to Daytona for the Pepsi 400. Almost midway point of the season, and we are kind of back on our winning ways after Sonoma, which I don't even know if that even counts as a race because we ran not even 50% of the race. Most of it was under yellow. I keep saying Sonoma, but it's actually Sears Point in this game. I think actually in my original files, when I was making saving the file in my Sony Vegas, I think I called it Sonoma, so I got it wrong, so whoopsie doodles on every front, but there's really not a whole lot else to look at. So before we jump into it, thank you to my tier 2 Patreon people as well as my YouTube members supporting the channel. First, you get early access videos like this one, for example, 12 to 24 hours in advance, so I appreciate it. Thank you as always. Let's get in Daytona because I got some extra little bits of interesting information to share with this one, since this is a special race.
EA Sports is live from the Daytona International Speedway for tonight's NASCAR race, the Pepsi 400. Any race here at Daytona is special, and the drivers all try just a little harder to win here, don't they?
No doubt about it. Some drivers don't consider their careers complete until they've won here at least once. Daytona's a track that requires a lot of skill as well as luck to win at. If you can stay out of trouble, you always have a shot at winning here at Daytona.
Terry Labonte has improved a little this week, hasn't he?
He's up one spot in the points race.
Terry Labonte having good points day. Good for him. So yeah, since this is Daytona, I thought, let's do something different. You might see something right off the bat based on who's on pole for this race from what I saw in the race weekend thing. And look,
Here's the starting lineup.
I changed the paint schemes. Oh, but then it doesn't carry it over from quick race to season mode. I had this whole bit ready. I guess it only works in single player. Well, that sucks. I switched all the paint schemes. I took the time to do that. It was for nothing. It was for nothing. Oh, I'm upset now. Yeah, I changed every paint scheme, except for the drivers that had the Looney Tunes ones, because I was going to say that for Richmond, but I guess that plan failed. I don't even know what really to say. That's just disappointing. So yeah, we're starting shotgun to feel like usual. Daytona is very tricky, because if you're not careful enough, you need the draft to survive. And if I lose the draft or get in trouble, we're going to be screwed for the rest of the race. So I'm trying to be... It's a tricky, slippery slope. Because I do need to be behind people to draft, but if they slow up or something, there's really not a whole lot I can do. Game, why are we chugging? Thank you. So I'm trying to be careful. I think my controller is on the verge of dying. I think it needs batteries because there's no vibration. I should be feeling vibration. That's a lot of checkups. Monumental checkups. And now we're P29. So, hooray! We gained a lot of those spots and I didn't even earn it. We were going 212 miles an hour. Oh my lord. I think Auto Rocket Racing said it perfectly. These cars are running like 1987 speeds that aren't before the restrictor plates. Bobby Labonte just checked up the whole field behind me. Glad I avoided that before, I was going 212. Oh my lord. We are carrying so much speed. I actually have to let up off the gas because I know we're going to be sliding too much. I'm sorry, Rusty. I'm off the gas. All right, he's good. Bobby Hamilton, car low. Oh, he cleared himself. Okay. Never mind. Rusty Wallace, what is happening? My game is dying. Good lord, the frames. Everything just fell apart. At the worst possible time, too. The frames just had to stop. I couldn't turn. And now we're out of the draft. So, John and Andretti, we're going to have to be best bros and work together because I don't know what on earth happened. Don't stay behind me. Get by me. Go. We're going 168 miles an hour. Go, John Andretti. Holy shit. We need a draft. There, finally. Oh my god. That was just the worst possible time for the game's frames, or the emulator's frames, to just stop. It didn't act like my turning didn't even register. It just all fell apart. I thought my controller just died because it needs new batteries, and I don't even know if I have more batteries in the house. I might have to make a freaking Sheets run at like 12 at night, midnight, if this actually dies on me mid-race. That's going to be awkward. But so far, we're okay. We're just going to be drafting with John Andretti until we catch up to the main pack, whether that's, you know, the AI are going to speed comp themselves to slow down, or we're just going to have to catch up. I don't know, but this is going to be very boring until pit stops happen. Actually, slipped off turn 4. That's going to be our fastest. Is that going to be like a sub 43 second lap time? It's not, but boy howdy is it close. We were averaging like 204 miles an hour just that whole lap. That is disgusting. But big props to John Andretti for having that freaking power to maintain or to contain it. My game can't even contain it. I'm going to have to shut some programs down. I think I have too much open. Is this going to be our fastest lap of the race? No, it's not. I am going to have to close some programs. This is chugging way too much. Oh, I got Photoshop open. That probably explains it. Let's resume. Johnny Benson second. That's cool. Dale Jr. leading. That. Jimmy Spencer would say that he's a cheater. He's a pumpkin eater, too. Oh, God, it's still doing it. I don't know why it's doing it then. That was like the only thing that's different that's open that may have caused it, but I was just checking my task manager and like everything was running fine. Why do these things happen when it's like, oh, things are running, like I look at everything, it's like, oh, well, like the numbers aren't like freaking out, the disk storage is like fine. We just have issues. It's just why? So many mysteries. It feels like all the random issues I encounter are freaking just so weird. I don't know. But hey, we come to the pack. Hooray to that. Me and John Andretti worked very well together. You're running like 204 miles an hour all the way around the track, so thank God we should have caught up. But we are saved of boredom. And we're going to be pitting this time by anyways, so really don't have to worry about trying to make more passes. We just have to stay in this main pack. We are going 208 miles an hour. I am off the throttle. And it's still carrying me. Slow down. I'm sorry, Bobby Hamilton. I was off the throttle, and the draft just pulled me up to his ass. Yeah, we're pinning this lap. Other AI drivers are doing the same. We will do the same as well. We can barrel it down pit road because pit road is 100. All right, beautiful. 4 tires and fuel out and away, and see where this cycles us out. And repair damage 2. Estimated time was 17 seconds. They got pretty much right on the mark. We'll be the first car to pit road. And I guess we'll just kind of see where the cycle's out. We might be first after all this cycling through, but I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. We also had an amazing exit speed. That's really good. I don't understand that. I'm very confused by that. That's very, very amazing outlap speed. That's scary. I wonder if it's chugging so bad because of the day-night transition. That's like the only... I mean, then again, it happened at another race too, so I don't know. That's like the only thing that's like slightly different with this race is with it's a very fast day-to-night transition. I appreciate the fact that that's in the game, but I wonder if my PC can't handle it, which is sad because 23-year-old game, I feel like my PC should be able to handle it that was put together in 2020, so I feel like that, you know, shouldn't be having problems, and it's not like the graphics are jacked up too high, it's just on like 2 times resolution or something. Just 1 tier above the default or whatever, so I really don't think I have my settings set to too high. Also, we are not going to cycle out first out of the road. There is some car, or 2 cars in the distance very far, or actually 3 up in the distance. So that's not good. We're going to have to draft with someone to get back up there. And it looks like our drafting partner. Can the game stop doing that? What is wrong with it? It's extra stupid today. I wasn't doing this when I was practicing, so I guess my Streamline OBS is just causing it. I don't know. Well, I was going to draft with the 23, but Jerry Nadeau is just peaky. It just, okay, never mind, we're good. Alright, so we're going to cycle out in P6. Obviously, you know, Busch Series Scott Wimmer's 5th, so there's really not a whole lot I can do other than just stay behind them and catch these cars one at a time. It looks like Mark Martin's going to be our next victim because he is out of the draft. And we're actually catching very quickly, so that's very good. We'll duck down low. Scott Wimmer thought the same thing, so I guess we'll just, you know, pass him. Very simple, very straightforward. Who's leading up there? Who is that? I was gonna say Ron Horty, but that's not Ron Horty. Frickin'. I don't know, but Ward Burton's leading, and that's cool. Who is that leading up there? Jay Sauter. That's more. I'm off the throttle. Okay, we got 2 Busch drivers up here. Technically 3 of Jeff Green, but he's a Cup guy. Well, this is Cup Series Jeff Green. I'm getting everything confused. I am off the throttle, trying to not run him over. Sorry, Mark, you got boned. I really fucked him up. God damn. Why am I such a monster? This game makes me out to be such a terrible human being. But it didn't look like it affected him too bad. He's sort of in the mix still. This is a wacky, strange top 5. I'll say that much. Also, we're in the mix now. Remember when me and John Andretti had to work together? Where is he now? I feel bad. I wish he was up here with me because we kind of worked together really well. Now I just need to find a way to get around Jay Sauter and hold off the rest of the field, which I don't think I'm going to be able to. The game's chugging again. Stop. Thank you. New leader. Can I lead a lap? Do I have the car? Can the runs chill for a moment? Or can the AI wreck themselves behind me so I can lead a lap? Well, we're going to lead a lap. Barely. But now we're going to have to just time this just right so we can make a last second pass and win. That's, I think, our only plan is going to be that. I feel like this would work. It just chugs right the finish line, so it has to be something with the game then. I don't know. Too many people in the crowd? I don't know, but that's going to be the plan, is somehow just gets the inside of them off turn 4 and then just pull on them, or pull off. Stop with the innuendos, but find a way to get around them, but none of that worked, obviously, as you saw right there. We just got completely swarmed. Are we going to expect, I mean, we're definitely going to get a first-time winner at this rate. I'm trying to be off the throttle here so I don't run them over getting in the corner. It's all going to be in the timing. And that's going to be the tricky part. If we could do something like that and just cut it off turn 4, kind of like enter a little bit like middle lane, then cut it down low, then get the pass, maybe. But I don't think it's going to work. There's a lot of cars behind me, too, and I got no drafting help. Except for Jerry Nadeau, thank you. Brock Beard's going to be so happy if he watches this. Look at Jerry Nadeau go for the lead. What a Chad. Alright. Game, I don't need this right now. Stop. Alright, let's try to pass him. I mean, this might be a bad idea even trying to do it this early. But I gotta make the move. That's what Earnhardt said to the 2001 dual race. He said he had to make the move. And that was stupid because he jumped the start and it like all fell apart. But alright, just be in middle lane. Cut down low. Oh, they're checking up. Something happened back there. Ryan Newman just tried to block Jerry Nadeau, but it wasn't enough. Dub! Redemption from the Daytona 500. Yes! Yeah! Kurt Busch, Ryan Newman 1-2, Dale Jarrett 8th, Bill Elliott 10th, Jeff Green 6th, and we somehow managed to pull it out. Pull it out. Stop! Pull it off! And it worked out. All because Ryan Newman kind of hip-checked Jerry Nadeau, I think. I don't know. I can't believe we came back from that. Let's take a look at the finishing results here. Really didn't think at a track like this with how unpredictable it is and just getting lucky with the timing of the runs with the AI check up, and just one bad mistake on a start can leave you at such a disadvantage. I mean, we kind of had that. We somehow ran them back. I mean, we had John Andretti help me, so that kind of helped. Was a big bonus, but that's another dub. 12 wins in 17 races is pretty disgusting. I don't know what really more to say. Dale Jarrett put up a valiant effort. Wasn't enough. Johnny Bez was up there. He even led a lap, but fell back to 14th. I don't know what happened to him. Dale Jr. was leading at some point. He's back to 13th. Poor John Andretti. Me and him worked so well together. He just finishes exactly where he started. That's adorable. But let's just take a look at the rest of the points. I'm sure, I don't know, something. Oh boy, 500 points. Kevin Harvick still second in the standings. Dale Jarrett third. I'm assuming he must have closed in on Harvick to some extent, because I think it was like 48 points. Now it's down to 29. So Dale Jarrett closing in. Look out. Jeff Gordon fourth. Dale Jr. fifth. Mark Martin sixth. Spencer still seventh, representing either the two Kates the 2K Merch of America, or sometimes it's 8 or it's 12. I don't know. It just, I don't know. Ryan Newman's now 10th in points. Wow. Ricky Rudd's still 11th, and Jeff Green. Ricky Rudd's trying. He's really trying his best to get to 12th in points, but he's just a couple points shy of it. He keeps running just good enough to not be 12th anymore. It's funny how that worked out, but yeah. Look at the rest of the laps situation thing here. Dale Jarrett's still 2nd. Mike Skinner still 3rd. Still 4th after leading 31 laps at, I don't even know what track it was again. Maybe Bristol. So, good for him. Yeah, a lot of different leaders. We have 31 different leaders. That's, boy, how that's nuts. And that was Daytona. And next episode will be officially the halfway point of the season. Yay to that. Hooray. I'm looking forward to that. But for now, we'll end today's video. Big shout out to my Tier 3 Patreon supporters, the Daytona Champ 15, Kamikazegames, Billy Tier, and Mexican Link 1986 for the support. Again, I appreciate what you guys do for my channel every single month. It does me a lot. Always goes a long ways. So just thank you, and thank you for being awesome. I'll see you all next episode for Tropicana 400 Chicagoland. That should be interesting. Maybe we'll win. I mean, I feel like that's a very strong chance. New Hampshire, Pocono, I don't know. I keep thinking we're gonna have a race where it's just not gonna go well, but we've been in the top 10 every single week. I don't know. It is. When I think there's gonna be a bad race, then I ended up doing like really well. So I have no idea anymore. Maybe I shouldn't have used tire pressures this whole time. Maybe it really wouldn't have been that big of a help. But then again, me pitting with the undercut, I think, gives me a lot of spots too. So maybe it's a combination of the both. I don't know. I feel like I would still probably win a ton no matter what. So I don't think it would change. I don't know. At least I know, we will know, I won't be able to win Rockingham. So there's that on our bingo card. So yeah, I'm done. Thank you for watching. I will see you all later. And as always, have a good day, everyone.